Hello and welcome to World of Tech. Today I have a review comparison between two iPhone X cases by Shieldon. Okay, now both of these were really inexpensive. They were only $6.99 and I couldn't figure out which one to get between both of these. So this one here, you can see this is the 2-in-1 shockproof detachable hybrid protective case. They call this one the Plateau series. And this one here is the shockproof ultra slim TPU case, and this is the Wave series. So let's go ahead and open both of these up and I'll show you the difference between these two. Again, these are like really inexpensive, guys. These were only $6.99 on Amazon. If you have Amazon Prime, it's shipped like within 2 days. But here is this is the Plateau series, the 2-in-1 shockproof here. So it's 2-in-1. So basically you have like an inner case and an outer case just for like extra protection. And what I can do is I can actually just pull this off just like this, and you can see how this looks. Okay, so here's the outer shell here, and it's kind of like a hard plastic here, and you have this rubber one that's in here. Okay, so you have double protection. Let me go ahead and put this in here, and of course all the buttons, everything line up for both of these cases. Okay, and I'll tell you which one I prefer out of these two in 1 second. But all the ports, there's nothing that's like misaligned or anything like that. You have the volume rockers covered. The mute button is not covered here. And so here's the inner case. If I want to put it into the hard case, basically it looks just like this. Okay, now the only thing I don't like about this one, it's a little bit slippery for me when I'm holding the phone. If you have like dry hands, sometimes it's kind of a little bit slippery, especially if it's a little bit cold outside. It feels like kind of slippery. Anyways, let's go on to this one here, and I'll show you like what they did. Okay, so now we have this one here. Now this one here, this is the one that I prefer. This one here has nice, good grip. You can kind of like feel this texture here, even like inside here. Now, my only question was this, okay? So when I open like this up, you have this hard protection case here. Let me go ahead and just pop this out. So you have this inner case that's in here, and it's kind of similar to this one here. Okay, look at this. It's actually like the same size and everything. I think what would have been better if they included this one over here. So then you have that hard shell extra protection if you wanted to. And if you didn't want to use the hard shell, then you can use this, and it has that like nice grip on here. This one here doesn't have that like grip on here. So anyways, if I put this into my iPhone X here, you have nice, feels good, it's thin, you can feel this texture back here. This is the one I prefer, but I think it would have been cooler if they supplied this inner TPU case with this hard shell, because they're both $6.99. And again, this one here is kind of, there's no texture on here, and the same thing even on the back of the hard plate right here. So it's kind of like slippery for me, so I definitely prefer this one right here. And it looks nice and sleek and still pretty thin. Of course, all the buttons, everything line up here as well. Now, it's still like a little bit different than this TPU inner case here. If you look on the side here, you can see the buttons, the volume rockers a little bit different here. Okay, now this one here is also, I like the feeling of this one better. These are just like smaller buttons, but they still work perfectly fine. And also, if you look at the power button, it's a little bit different. The covering here is a little bit different between the both. Both of these, I mean, either or doesn't matter to me. And you can see the bottom here. Anyways, there you go. Pretty simple review. Again, between both of these, they're both $6.99. I would definitely prefer or recommend this one here. That's pretty much it. Guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.